Okay, 9. Okay. Huh? So today we are with the DSNS, which is the State Rescue Service of Ukraine, and we are with the Demining department in the Donbas region. They got a call yesterday from people living in villages close around that there is unexploded ordnance, and in fact we found here by the side of the road the carrier part of a Smerch rocket. If you know that, it's something that can really cause huge damage. So they're going to pick it up with this vehicle, and that's what today's piece is actually all about. It's a demining vehicle that was donated to them, and they're quite happy with it, and they're going to tell us why.
In 2023, Ukraine was announced to be the most mined country in the world, with around 30% of the country contaminated. This poses a threat not only to soldiers and not only during the war, but to all people of Ukraine for decades to come. Ivan Glushenko, the commanding officer, and his men risked their life every day to clear IEDs and unexploded ordnance. For them, trucks like these are vital. Built on an Iveco chassis, but modified here in Ukraine, it has 3 armored cabins. The driver cabin in the front, the equipment storage in the middle, and in the back, the loading dock, which can store up to 1 ton of explosives. The roof is open, so if something goes wrong, the explosion goes upwards. After the rocket is safely stored, the men drive to a nearby village.
So we're leaving the first location, heading to a second one. This is the guy's job every day, demining. It's a bit absurd because one would think that happens after the war in peacetime, but as I said, we're in Donetsk region and the war is basically all around us. The front line is really not far, and these guys are doing their job. At the same time, there are soldiers passing by and ambulances, and there's everything kind of mixing together. This is an absurd reality of war for sure.
In this village, 80 houses have already been damaged by Russian attacks. The men visit places that were hit by cassette bombs only yesterday. Some didn't explode and are now lying in someone's garden.
Знищення на місці виявлення, також місцеві. Ми зараз її транспортуємо піротехнічною машиною важкого типу до підривного майданчика та знищимо. Можна.
When they remove the ordnance, we must switch off the camera and leave. It's delicate work, so there can be no distractions.
А можете не фотографувати?
Вже ні?
Ні.
What?
No more filming.
Гарного дня.
The commander carries the explosive to their truck, carefully, in his hands, like a newborn child. We move to the next house. Again, death is stuck between rubble and earth in someone's backyard. With everything loaded, we head to an abandoned quarry. There, the commander shares a little about their machine.
This heavy-duty pyrotechnic vehicle is designed for transporting large explosive objects, such as aerial bombs. It has everything we need for quality work: a protective suit, sapper gear, various types of hydraulic tools, a power saw, water pumps, brush cutters, and protective masks for the team. All of this is essential for us to properly carry out our duties, and it helps a lot. That's why we really need this vehicle. Since we received it, it has proven itself to be very reliable and performs excellently. If I understood correctly, is this the only vehicle at the moment? No, there is one more, a MAN truck with the same modifications. The cabin is designed for 2 people, the driver and the department head.
Okay, so it looks like the inside of a fire truck, but it's much more than that. You can see the doors are armored, and so is the windshield. There's quite a lot of room, but the fact that it's armored, that is the most important thing, because with this thing, you can drive through the war-torn landscapes of eastern Ukraine, and you can do some good. by demining. The guys, they love it. They say the only problem this machine has is that there's not more of them.
Then it's time for the satisfying part, the controlled detonation of Russian weapons.
Okay, so the guys are getting the explosives out. They will place them, they will hook them up with a detonator and with a wire. Then they will pull the wire. We are going to be at a safe distance, and then
From a safe distance, we watch the explosion. The sound only lets you imagine what would happen if that were at someone's house and not here in the sand. Today's work was a success, but Ivan and his men know that even when the war will be over, the mines laid on Ukrainian land as a result of the full-scale invasion will continue to pose a danger. To fully demine the country, it will take decades, if not more.
The end of the war will be just the beginning for us. Every day, Russian terrorists leave behind many explosive devices that require a great deal of effort to neutralize. We feel a deep sense of duty to our country, to our people. We are needed to ensure that after our work is done, when we've cleared the land of explosive hazards left by the Russian side, our children will be able to relax, work, and live in peace.